Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. It was only a matter of time. Are you prepared for our Illidan deep dive? This is one of my favorite characters in the Nexus. The build I'm going to show you today is easily in my top 5 favorite builds in the video game. I love setups where I can just kind of cruise around the map, do whatever I want to do, have constant uptime on everything while also having a ton of self-healing. And this does all of that in spades. This is definitely not the first time we've shown this build off on the channel, so you guys are probably familiar with it, but I cannot stress enough how much I love it. Like, I will log in my downtime, not monetizing any of the content at all, and just play this build in quick match to have fun. I do want to say, chat pointed out a mistake I made in this game. I didn't know what they were talking about until they showed me the clip. Let's see if you can spot it. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Let's all remember that. If there's one thing you can say about the YouTube comment section, is that everyone who leaves a comment is the most forgiving person and level-headed person that you will ever meet in your entire life. As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to check out more of our Heroes of the Storm deep dives, we have a playlist down in the video description that we are always adding content to. Thank you guys so much for being here. And let's get into today's match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Towers of Doom today. The friendly team, Illidan, Tassadar, Zarya, Anubarak, and Ariel. The enemy team, Probius, Nazebo, Zagara, Whitemane, and Stitches. At level 1, we are going to be going for Unending Hatred. Minion kills grant basic attack damage. Hero takedowns grant even more. After gaining 20 stacks, increase our damage and receive even more damage. All you have to do with this is PvE. Go soak XP, something that you should be doing anyway, and you get really big, not only damage increases, but survivability increases for Illidan too. That is because every time you auto-attack, you're going to be not only lowering all of your ability cooldowns, but also healing yourself up for a percentage of the damage on each and every swing. It is such a good synergy. Enemy team's Probius is pushing the top lane right now. Looks like our Ariel did not make it out. I'm just going to trade a little bit at the top of the screen, and then I will see myself out. Probius is... Wait. He can have... Chat, correct me on this. Probius can have his turrets anywhere, right? The pylon doesn't matter anymore? It's been a hot minute since I've played the little probe. He might actually be a little difficult for me to chase down, too, depending on how he uses his sprint. Oh, more damage if it's in the field. Okay, got it. Enemy Stitches rotated up to the top lane as well. I'm not too worried about that just yet. Dodge the hook, and we are fine. If they are rotating to soak XP, though, I'm impressed already. In quick match? Well, my goodness gracious. Stitches did go back to middle, so we're okay to push up here. I wonder if I can make it look like I'm totally going to stand in that. We can evade a lot of the damage from the turret as well. Once we hit level 4, our survivability is going to go up so much that... God, I don't want to call it like right now, but I feel like a lot of the damage that this Probius is doing is going to become inconsequential in a little bit of XP. That being said, enemy team slightly ahead, beating us to level 4. I didn't even click there. I mean, I did a little bit, but like, when he ran back in, I didn't even need to do adjustments. Just fucking let Illidan keep swinging. He's fine. Hunter's Onslaught is a really interesting talent at level 4. It allows Illidan to heal for a percentage of the ability damage that he does as well. So notice my health right now. It's like a little health potion every single time you use it. With this particular setup as well, we're going to have 2 charges of that W ability, not only increasing our mobility, but increasing our sustain as well. So our Q ability is dive. It allows us to jump over an enemy. W is sweeping strikes. It allows us to slide through enemies and also gives us a pretty sizable damage increase for a few moments after doing it. We're going to cover Ariel as she channels, because if Zagara gets too close, she could just send in Hydralisks, which is really annoying, and I don't want that. We are going to try to evade some of this damage here and then fall back. Hydralisk does manage to take me down, but that's okay. We peeled and I feel fine. There is a 2v2 happening in the bottom lane right now as our Nubarak tries to go in, missing that stun, but that's okay. Every time a Nubarak uses an ability, he's spawning beetles, which is going to potentially help them overrun their adversaries here. Unfortunately, Zarya was pressured out, and it looks like the enemy team's starting to wrap in on this encounter. Zebo really out of mana, aside from those 2 regen globes that he picked up here, though. This one might still be doable. I'm on the way in. Zarya is back to half health. Let's see if we can be impactful here, boys. I'm just going to pressure the healer more than anything else, I think. Probius off to the side. We'll get in a couple auto attacks. Was that enough to zone these guys out? We're going to pick Unbound at level 7. This is going to allow us to, like I said earlier, oh, look at that body block. Oh, wait. That's going to allow us to eventually get a second stack if we complete our quest. The quest involves just hitting enemies with our W ability. It's pretty simple to do. But it's also going to allow us to use our W to go over terrain. Now, I have said in the past that you have to complete the quest first. That's not the case. I've been wrong about this. Maybe it was like that before. I don't know. It probably wasn't. I don't want to say that if it's not true. But I can go over terrain right now. You don't have to wait to start getting some good use out of your level 7 talent. We do manage to take the bottom objective, and the enemy team is honestly still doing a pretty good job of soaking. Probius backed out of there pretty fast. Like I said, his damage is kind of inconsequential to us at the moment. Depending on what he takes at level 7, that could, or level 10, that could change though. They don't have too much hard CC to lock me down, really, which is like the perfect scenario for an Illidan to be in. Also, bro, if I take the hunt, how's Probius even get out of that? How do you play around that? I don't know. I would very much like to clear out some of this creep up here. We're just waiting on cooldowns to do it. Whenever you use an ability on Illidan, even if it's a heroic ability, you want immediately to start to auto attack after, because it basically, you're spamming out abilities faster than anybody in the game. It is really, really, really good. Stitch is rotated up to top lane. I don't want to fight that far forward. We're going to rotate to middle and just help clear this. We do dodge the Hydralisk damage from Zagara if we evade, which can come up for sure. Zebo playing really aggressive, going for some regen globes there. Great engage by our Nubarak. I got a body block to start things off, and we move forward to finish off the Zebo there. Zarya is defending middle versus Zagara, which is good. I'm going to go for the channel, and I'm also going to take the hunt in today's match. My goal here is to gather this objective as fast as possible and then use our new global ability to immediately pop up somewhere else. Oh, I just lost vision. No! That was going to be a good kill. I believed in that one. If Zagara shows by the tower, we can get her again, but man, that is a big wave up top right now. I could just use the hunt on a minion if I really wanted to, but of course it does have a stun component, so using it on enemies is generally preferred. Zagara can't solo boss, so I don't know what she's doing while hiding. There's no camps for her to take. She's not soaking top. There she is, but too much health for me to go in on it now. So we have completed the minion portion of our quest. We just got more damage. We're hitting even harder. This feels fantastic, but we're not done. This continues to just keep stacking. Like, we want to keep playing the game. We're still doing it. Zagara looks like she's backing up. I'm just going to eat this minion wave and we're totally fine. The 4v4 down in the bottom lane for the friendly team is hopefully going okay. If these guys gain confidence and start to move forward, I need to be down there. Looks like we gained some confidence and started to move forward. Zagara is still split soaking. I got you. I'll eat the tower so our healer can get out. Evade allows us to dodge basic attacks, and tower attacks count as basic attacks. Oh, his pylons are immune because of his ult. So basically, I can go in and eat that tower and allow that person to get out when they were stuck in the belly. Zagar did a great job of taking that camp while I was away. That camp's going to push in and do quite a lot of damage here if we are not careful. I don't know how hard I can contest this Zagara, to be totally honest with you. But I'll try. One more. Dive. And then evade the tower damage. Jumping over the Nazebo right now. Zarya ult doesn't quite connect. I'm on Probius, who should be a pretty easy kill with our positioning. We'll try to pressure this white main back. Do I dodge the death beam, chat? Is that a thing? From the towers? From the core over here? I don't know if that works. Our Anubarak did get a little too close, probably because of the Stitches hook. Chat says I do dodge the death attacks. Nice. We'll go ahead and use our W ability to get away from that Stitches hook. If he tries it again, we have another W ability ready to go because we have finished our quest. Now, at level 13, we're going to go for Nimble Defender. If Sweeping Strikes hits an enemy hero, gain 25 armor for 2 seconds, reducing damage taken by 25%. This allows us to really protect the health that we have in the middle of team fights, while also life-stealing and getting even more. Hopefully, that's the plan. Enemy team is missing right now, probably getting their siege camp down at the bottom left. Zagara up top might be a potential hunt target for us still. I'm just going to use my Q to jump to the other side of that zombie. Hey there, settle down. Settle down. I don't need hooks like that. I'm going in on that, though. Hello. I'll just try to move to the other side, keep up damage to the best of my ability. The entirety of the enemy team is around me, but we still feel fine. I'm even going to move back just to hit the Stitches. Thinking about going back for the Probius. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're good. I'm fine. I'm just going to get away from that. Objective is coming up in 20 seconds, so I need to go heal very quickly. Hunt is not available for this fight. We need... Can I take the shortcut? Shortcut's not available yet. I'm going to try to run it down to bot lane. Hopefully the enemy team's a little slow on that rotation. Probius is pushing top right now, which means he definitely won't be there. 3 middle. Okay, I think I have a free channel, unless Zagara shows up, which she's not showing, so she might. Probius backed up from top to take the camp, it looks like. Zagara's top. So they're trying to siege this building right now. We traded objectives, and now we need someone up top immediately. We're probably losing that building, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, those little siege dudes just went in. We will be able to take that back, no problem. But if she's applying pressure somewhere else now, then that becomes more difficult for us to answer to. Oh, no, stay here. Stay good. Stay here, minions. With Zarya as well, we can just kind of eat these tower shots, and it's not a big deal. So we should be able to retake this pretty quick. Minion wave at the perfect time as well. So it's my job to just keep my damage increased right here. You can see our window for increased damage is our Sweeping Strike icon over here on the left side. So just every time it comes up, I want to use Sweeping Strike again. That's going to be our fastest way to clear something like this. Now, to keep with the lackadaisical attitude of this build, we're going to take the Fiery Brand. Nothing complicated there. You know what you do with Fiery Brand? You attack stuff, and now you deal more percentage damage. This is going to make me more of a threat to the enemy Stitches, who up until this point, really, I can't do that much damage to. And it's going to make it so, once again, I don't have anything more complicated to think about. It's not Blades of Azagnoth, where you have to use your W a certain number of times versus enemies in order for it to be effective. You just get value from it right away. Using the shields from Zarya, we snipe the boss while the enemy team is racking up some kills down beneath us. Hey, friend. You going my way? Yeah. That's some fucking white maid healing for you right there. No one ever dies if she has mana. The enemy team's kind of split off again. Let's see if we can do anything here versus Nazebo. One more auto attack will do it. Now we're going to move over to White Mane, get out of her ult so we're not taking too much damage. Dive back in, try to body block her. Diving forward, stunning. I wanted to. I missed my R press, and I'm kind of glad I did. That wouldn't have been a good hunt. I feel okay with missing that hunt. The enemy Zagara has so much fucking vision here, it's actually absurd. If a Nubarak can just dismount and walk around, we can clear a lot of this with his burning beetles. Oh, he's already on it. Look at that. You love to see it. You love to see it. Try to remove some of this vision. They have just so much free knowledge of what's going on. Oh, and I just saw a Nidus. I definitely want to take down Stitches, trying to move towards us. Not happy with us clearing the map, it seems. The enemy team's Probius. If he's ever isolated, I'm immediately going to spam this R button. I want to go in on that. Zagara, once again, back up in the top lane, pushing for the enemy team. Might be going for that camp soon. I'll just go defend. We know there's 2 top, so that means maximum of 3 bottom. We have 4 people moving in to stop that. Let's just do this now. Hey, bud. I've been in this position before, and it feels like ass. I've played Prometheus and Illidan before. That pretty much sums up the experience, like, every single fucking time. It's like, oh, I'm just dead now. Okay, and there's no counterplay. Okay, good. I love that. Yeah. Oh, boy. Woo! Well, we stopped the top pressure from being a problem. Our goal now is just to auto-attack until we get the hunt back off of cooldown. With Stitches looming in... Well, we see him, so he's not looming in the shadows. But with Stitches in this game, we always want to make sure we have at least 1 stack of our Sweeping Wind ready to go. Or whatever it's called. Sweeping Strike. Because if he does get in range of us and manages to put us in the belly, we need to have some kind of escape plan to get out. With all of our cooldown reduction, that's usually not that hard to do. I'm going to hit the Nazebo. No, I'm not. Bye. I think that hook was intended for me into the death zone, and we just barely dodged it. I'm immediately going to swap down to the bottom lane and try to keep this pressure up. I don't think they're going to respond to it super quickly, not with our whole team marching in and holding that position right there. I'm going to hunt to save Ariel. Oh my god, it doesn't get much closer than that, does it? It doesn't get much closer than Ariel. Oh. Ah. Damn it. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's just auto-attack some stuff. We can take Nowhere to Hide at level 20, and I think that's great. In this game, it might be super fun because of their global presence as well, with Zagara going everywhere. Nowhere to Hide is going to give us vision of anyone in the game that is below 25% HP or something like that, I think. It's also going to make our hunt a global ability. Nice hook. That was really good. Wow, that was... Yo, hold on. Let me go back. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought I had the thumbs up. Shit. Man, that just kind of looked kind of toxic now. I was trying to tell him he did a good job. All right, well, I stood here long enough. I showed him some respect. The enemy team's Prometheus did take the objective while we were standing there. The top building for us has been taken as well. We are going to need to take that back. We've auto-attacked enough for the hunt to be ready to go. So now it's my job to soak this XP, continue to generate stacks with unending hatred, and then when it looks like I can be effective somewhere, we zoom in and be effective as possible, as quick as we can. Top has to be our priority, I think. Probius is looking juicy, but I feel like it's a bait, and I don't want to take it. It's not a bait. I should have taken it. I should have taken it. Oh my god, I should have taken it. Zarya moving in, tanking the main building here. Once again, we're going to just try to keep our attack damage up. Do it again. Do it again, you little probe. Do it again. We could also go bot. Does he have ice block? He does. Enemy team might be going for boss here. We need to check, actually. They have 3 missing. Oh, he's fishing for some hooks down there. Well, we could certainly take it, and that would end the game, but it feels like that's kind of desperate. We're not in a desperate spot yet. We don't want to do a play that could, like, not go well for us. We don't want to give them advantages. Speaking of which, oh, God. Oh, God. I'm looking at Stitches. He's in a bad spot. That knockback into the wall certainly helping our chances, too. Moving over to Zagara here. Big damage. So far, she's not reacting. Here's my health potion. That's all I got. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, I got auto-attacked by a Prometheus. Okay, thank fuck it wasn't an auto-attack kill. Oh my God, if that was an auto-attack kill, I think I'd have to uninstall the game. His auto-attacks do like 6 damage. I was so fucking worried that that's what I died to. Oh my God. Well, the enemy team is in a phenomenal spot to turn the game into their favor now because we took a fight for no reason. Let's see what they do. The enemy Nazebo has taken our bottom building. Probius pushing towards the middle one right now, and Zagara was last seen up in the top lane. They are getting boss, which is going to do 4 damage. The core is about to start taking damage if we lose our top building right now. It looks like Zarya is on the way. The enemy team's Nazebo ran right through that fog of war. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. The real question here is, do I move in and help defend this, or do I go to another lane and help with that? And I think we go to another lane as fast as we can. We're going to hunt in with our Tassadar friend here, and I'm going to try to just tank as much of this building as possible if I need to. The hunt is on a 100-second cooldown, but just look how fast we're whittling that down. We are going to take core damage every second that these buildings are standing. It looks like our Tassadar has been taken away. Stitches with Tassadar in the belly. Brings him back to me, though. We got it back. We got it back. Remember, we deal percentage damage? He didn't remember. See how much that is, dude? See how hard that hits? Enemy team is missing. They do not have a tank for what could be the final objective of the game, though. Nazebo above us. Oh, I just lost sight as I was trying to spam hunt onto him. I just lost sight. I need to move up and make sure that Tassadar's okay here. The ult has already been used, so we'll just stand on top of this and continue to auto-attack. We win this trade all day. I am literally completely okay. I was, until the rest of the fucking team showed up. Hunting back in. No, couldn't do it. The enemy team got one of the objectives. We got the other. This game is super close, coming down to the wire here. We're going to be back up in 54 seconds. If we lose our building, we are fucked, and we only have a healer standing right now, and it seems like they know it. Middle, however, is so close to being taken back, so if we can get that, we're good. Middle holds. We need to make sure we don't lose our Ariel, though. I'm going to be back up in 28 seconds. This is going to come down to a Zarya Nailbiter right here. Zarya needs to step up. You have a sippy cup behind you. I will be there in 15 seconds. Oh. Oh. Tassadar should be on the way pretty soon, too. Tassadar should be on the way. I'm just going to take it. Gotta move. Dodge, 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 dodge. I'm so upset. Ooh. We have to help Tass. And we also have to stop them from getting the objective. That's gonna be hard. Oh, we lose top. Fuck. We have like 2 seconds to not lose the game. We took it. I think we might have one more damage coming our way. We immediately have to leave. Go, 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 go. If they get a channel on the other side, we lose. Ariel's flying to the other side. Yes. I'll try to delay this. Ariel is in combat over there. We need to go. White main going for the channel. We interrupt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh. Ah!
Will fall. It is only a
Ah!
MVP.
Bro, I can feel my heart in the veins on my forehead. So I'm sure most of you caught it, but I want to fill everybody in. I want to make sure everyone can appreciate the shame I feel right now. We could have won that game. At about the 15-ish minute mark, I made a huge error. I've never done that before. Well, I've made huge errors before, but I've never done this before. I was so invested in the skirmish, I was completely blind to the objective. Look, I walked right by it. That's literally all of the core damage we needed. I cannot believe that I did that. I mean, this is right before I did the hunt to try to save Ariel, and I mean, that was kind of hype, but... Oh, well. We'll get him next time, boys. That doesn't take anything away from the build. It is still super duper fun, and we have other examples of it on the channel if you want to see it. I cannot recommend it enough. That's so close. I wanted to win that one. They got a lot of kills. 27 to our 11, and it was still that close of a game. Well, talents to him for in today's video. Unending hatred into Hunter's Onslaught. Unbound into the hunt. Nimble Defender into Fiery Brand, and Nowhere to Hide at level 20. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you again with some more Illidan gameplay for our Heroes of the Storm deep dive very soon.